is a tropical flower, so it doesn't live over winter. So you have to, you have to buy it new every year and treat it as an annual here. This is the vine growing up. And these are, of course, bubblegum pink petunias from proven winners. They're the type of petunias that don't require pruning. Very cool. Yeah. These are Nico blue hydrangeas, and they have to go in. These are non-hardy hydrangeas, and they have to go in the basement every year. Otherwise, they don't make it. I know, I've tried. These I make live over, but I have to drag them in the basement. These are Nico blue hydrangeas. But I think here's the best hydrangea right here. This is a quickfire. This is a quickfire hydrangea. It's a paniculata, which means it's a small leaf hydrangea. And there's lots of different paniculatas. But this starts to bloom in the middle of July. And you have flower all the way through the winter. So it turns, first it's white, then it turns pink, and then it stays like a rosy pink, and the flowers will stay on all winter. Yeah, it's very cool. And this is called Incredible. This is an improvement on the Annabelle, which is the aberrancis hydrangea. And the improvement is that it has really stiff stems, so the big flowers don't make it flop. So this is called Incredible. And I work with a garden designer on Wednesdays, and this is what we use. Quickfire and Incredible, two fabulous hydrangeas, starting to bloom in July. And this is Betty Corning clematis. And this was named, I'm not sure who, but somebody named it after his wife. So it's Betty Corning clematis. Isn't that beautiful? And this blooms all summer also. And these down here are cuttings from my blue billow hydrangea. So you cut the little, you cut them off, you trim the leaves, you dip them in rooting compound, and then put them in potting soil. So each one of these is going to be a hydrangea. Aren't they cute? They're blue billow cuttings. And I'm going to show you what the blue billow looks like right over here. And a better example of the blue billow hydrangea is down in my shade garden. So all hydrangeas originated in Japan, from the mountainsides of Japan, and they prefer to be in shade. So here is your blue billow hydrangea, just past blooming now. And in alkaline soil, it's pink, and acid soil, it's blue. So this is blue billow in alkaline soil. And isn't this sweet? Neelan Munson's grandmother gave me these. Isn't that adorable? I love them. And this was another gift, so I put little. So this is a double pink. Oh gosh, I'll think of it. And this is thyme. This was Chet's little cowboy boot. Then we'll go up here. And this is a geranium roseanne, and this geranium roseanne is a very nice geranium. It blooms all summer. It goes nice, I think, with the pink petunias. This is a different type of hydrangea called Pinky Winky. And you notice that the flower on this is a little different than the other one. This blooms later, though. This is just starting to bloom here. And this is thyme. Isn't this fabulous? There's a zinnia. That's an annual. This is a sedum. This is flowering tobacco. So flowering tobacco is called Nicotiana. And at night, and I don't know why, but in the evening, it emits this most luscious fragrance. So you plant it, put it right outside your bedroom. At night, you lie in the bed, and the breeze comes over, and you smell this fabulous fragrance. Not during the day. Isn't that interesting? It emits the smell at night. And this, I think, is the best sedum. This is called Autumn Joy sedum. And this sedum doesn't it look fabulous now? And then the flower part turns pink, and it stays, the flower then turns brown, but it stays on all winter. So this is what we call winter interest. You know, when you garden in New England, you do anything for winter interest. As up here, now this is called Strawberry Sunday hydrangea, And again, a different looking flower than the other ones. And this blooms a little later. This is just now starting, and it will turn pink also. And this is Senorita Rosalita Cleome. This Cleome right here has been designed to be shorter and fuller than the other Cleomes. That's a great plant. And what do you think that plant is in the center there? It's poisonous.
I don't know.
It's a castor bean plant. So if you don't like somebody, you can make some tea out of it and give it to them. So that make them sick. So you can't eat that plant. And let's see, this is not celosia. It's Leon got this for me. The other annual, the purple annual that's in there. I'll think of it. And then, of course, you go through here more petunias. And these are my dahlias. I have over 100 dahlias, and I love them. These are beautiful pink dahlias.
Oh, gorgeous.
And these I have to dig up every fall and put in shavings. So you have to dig up the roots there, and they're tubers is what they're called. So you dig them up, you hose them off, and you cut off the flowers, and then you pack them in, well, some people say peat moss, but I think shavings, like wood shavings that I use in the horse stall, are better because you're not breathing in that peat moss and that dust. And look if they come out fine.
Beautiful.
So, it's a beautiful flower, isn't it?
Yes.
And there's different types, like, look at this one. They're fabulous. I love these flowers. So pretty. And that's what we have here. And this is, people always ask me about this smoke bush. Now, these are echinacea. So these are, are perennials. They come back each year. This is another type of a dahlia. Isn't that beautiful with the dark foliage?
Yeah.
I just love it. That's so pretty. I love my dahlias. Another quick fire hydrangea. This is a smoke bush with a fabulous color. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
I just love it. Very pretty. And then here, this is more blue billow. See, the blue billow is just about past here. But you can see that it was just vibrant with color. Oh, and here's the blue color. But the other thing is, you see how these leaves got dark? This plant does not want to be in full sun. It prefers partial shade. And this is, I have it in full sun back here. But so these were all started as little babies. And they were about this big when I started them. Yeah. More hydrangeas. These are pinky winkies. This is a fringe tree, which has fabulous white flowers and fragrant in the spring. This is a red maple, and then over here. So this is oh, this is a weed. We won't look at that. Looks like actually it's gonna.
Thistle?
That's a thistle. So this is called Little Elf, and this is of the endless summer varieties.
Gorgeous.
And this comes back every year beautiful. This is salvia, purple salvia. This salvia that was here was past. It's past. Interesting, this bloomed and that one didn't, and I can't tell you why.
Huh.
That's the way flowers are. And here's another hydrangea, and this is a pink Annabelle. You know how we saw the white? Well, this is a pink version of Annabelle, and this is called Invincible. Beautiful. I love it. That's Tippy asking for dinner. All right, let's walk over here. This is a beautiful plant, this Thalectrum. Isn't this just light and airy? So
yeah.
This is called Thalectrum, and the other name for this is meadow rue. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. So this is taller, and I love the echo with the phlox. So the pink and the purple are the phlox. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's a great plant. I have to say, though, that this year, I think because of the wacky weather we've had, it's been a little, the garden is not as brilliant. And this up here is ironweed, this really tall one up here. And, oh, those are phlox. Oh, there's your butterfly. Beautiful. Hi, how are you? Oh, I'm being videotaped in the garden. Oh, what do you have? Oh my goodness.
We thought you could use a
Well, we
flower.
thought since it was a garden party, we should bring
is it
something.
a
It's a hollyhock.
Oh, Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I've just been had a riding lesson.
Good to see you.
Good, yeah, we just were. This is my riding instructor, Lori Inglis.
Hi, nice to
Hi.
meet you.
Do you know Eric?
Warren Whitaker.
He's the person who's
How are you?
videotaping all of us.
Hi,
How are you?
Eric.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
We're not on video
Hello.
now, are we?
Hi.
Yes, we are. He's
videotaping.
Oh my gosh, this what color? Where did you get the color?
Isn't that pretty? I thought you could use it.
I love hollyhocks. Oh, they're so
And it's
beautiful.
kind of,
I want to steal his because he has some really beautiful ones. Every time I go down there, I say, I want those seeds, I want those seeds. It's called plant lust, is what they say.
The thing is, I need to support mine somehow because they get
Yeah,
so
they
tall,
do, I
they tip
know.
over.
You know, I had some pink ones like that right here, and they converted to yellow.
Is that right?
They go back to what the hybrid was, I guess. But this is perfect. I know just where I'm putting it. Oh, I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know how to make me happy. Right. I know. Very sweet. Oh, I love it. Oh, gosh. Very nice. Thank you.
Tipping over.
Get a bit, all right, yeah. You can tell we have a dog, all the spots on the lawn.
Right.
So Leon, I think, is cooking.
Oh.
And we're just going to finish videotaping. I guess this is going to be part of the Falls Village history.
It might be.
The garden is just spectacular.
It's coming. It's a little different than usual.
You got a lot of rain this year.
Wacky year. The
Yeah,
rain.
but it's just
It's coming.
beautiful.
Like these flocks haven't opened yet, so. And you know, this is the patio that Leon made for me. This is actually quite unusual. This is Goshen schist stone. So when it comes out, when
used
they
for my
mine
patio,
it,
too.
he did.
I love
And
it.
when it comes out in flat sheets. And I think the only place you can buy it is in Goshen, Massachusetts.
Right.
It's stone that is very peculiar just to that one area.
Yeah, and when the sun hits it and you see it glistening.
I love it.
Over there.
Leon Harris, come tell us about.
Start the fire.
All right, tell
This
us.
is schist from Goshen, Mass.
Yes, I love it.
Warren's whole terrace,
Sure
including
is.
the walls, is made out of that.
I
Oh, it's
love it.
great.
I love it.
And when the sun comes out and it shines on the whole thing. And
Beautiful. And he was made it in the shape of a flower for me. How do you like that? I came home from work and there it was. And I went and bought these great little cushions for these seats and we never use them. You know why? Because you got to take them in. Right? So, all right, we'll finish the garden, honey. All right, we'll be right with you. Go and see Chrissy and her boat. Oh, yeah, they're indoors, yeah. Just make yourself at home. All right, so look at this dahlia. Isn't that just beautiful? I love these.
I didn't bring your playmate.
And this is a dwarf Alberta spruce. This is my favorite tree. And people don't like them, and I love them. And they're zone 3, and the deer don't eat them, and they're green year-round. It is my absolute favorite tree. It's called dwarf Alberta spruce, and real gardeners, I hear, don't like them because everybody uses them. But I think they're beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And when I had my garden tour last year, I probably shouldn't say this, one of the famous gardeners said to me, real gardeners don't use petunias. I said, really? Look at my cowboy boots. My dance class gave them to me. Aren't they cute? And every year I have a party out here and we dance on the lawn. That's sweet, isn't it? Oh, look, here's a dahlia just opening here. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Look at this. Oh, and here the hibiscus is now opening. The other thing that happened this year is hardly any Japanese beetles. And we went out and bought that beneficial nematode spray. This is for people who are frantic about Japanese beetles because they eat everything. We put it all over the lawn. The lawn has to be 60 degrees, and it's a bacteria that goes down and eats the larvae. And you know what? We've hardly had any Japanese beetles. So it's a natural way to get rid of Japanese beetles, because of course you can't use 7 because it's poisonous. So, all right, that's beautiful. Okay, here we go, over here. This is a magnolia tree that Leon gave me. Another smoke bush. So that's one section of it. Now here we come over here. So these are all shrubs, more hydrangeas. This is an interesting plant. It's called calacanthus, and it has little tiny pink flowers on it. Isn't that a great shrub?
Yeah.
just starting to open. Yep, very nice. And then here is the Weigela. This is the best plant, another fabulous shrub, the 9-bark. Look at the color of this.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And these flowers are pink in the spring. And now they're like cherry red, but they're a beautiful color. Look at this echinacea. And this is just about to open, another dahlia. This is Joe Pye weed. It's kind of gotten crazy here. Echinacea. Oh, more geranium roseanne. This is nepeta. This is a really fabulous, it's catnip, and it's very hardy and it blooms all summer. This is going to be a beautiful aster when it opens, a beautiful pink aster. This is a fall plant. And this is echinops, the balls. These are bright blue when they open. See, it's starting to open.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? How about this color here? So this is phlox. Petunias. This is Carolina sweet shrub. Beautiful plant. Isn't that beautiful? Blooms all summer. Really nice. And this is more 9-bark. This is a willow I'm thinking about taking out of here, but because look at, I have my little tree in there. That's all covered up now. I think I'm going to cut these back. But this is more of the Incrediball hydrangea. More quick fire. So I have to tell you that I work for a garden designer, and we had a client who wanted pots, these big pots with flowers in them. So every year we put the hydrangeas in the pots, and at the end of the summer she'd say, well, get rid of them. So guess where they are living? Aren't they beautiful? So these are a 3-year plant. The other plant up there that's really huge is a 4-year plant. Great plant. More geranium roseanne, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, really nice. Sedum. Oh, over here, let's see. So look at the dahlias that are opening over here. Oh, and here's my lavender that's just gone by. This was beautiful. This was all lavender. Look at this dahlia that's going to open up for us. Isn't that beautiful? Cosmos. And this is a plant called lamb's ears, and they like you to plant this low in all the gardens because it's so soft. Feel it? It's like velvet. And this is a good plant for children in a garden, in a public garden. That's a cosmos. Here's sedum. That's sedum autumn joy. This is geranium roseanne. This is a fabulous plant. This is Nepeta Walker's Low. These plants came from the Falls Village Flower Farm in Falls Village. Look at the sedum. Great plant. Pink bee balm. More echinacea and sedum, nepeta. And look at this dahlia. How do you like that, huh? Isn't that gorgeous? Yep, I love it. Very sweet. And then this is the rock garden here. So when I built the house, we had to blast a hole in the foundation for the foundation, and all this granite came out. So we built walkways, and this is all thyme, flowering thyme here. See, and this is quickfire hydrangea, probably 2 years old, and that one is 4 years old there. And then at the top up here, let me get up these stairs, okay?
Sure.
These are not code stairs. That's a weed. This is a juga. This is another dahlia. Dahlias. Look at this one. I have about 100 dahlias. I have to dig them up. But it's worth it. Look at there's a Japanese beetle that I'm gonna, there we go. This is another dahlia, that's sweet. And here's a spike variety. Beautiful plant. And another one. Sweet, isn't it?
Yes.
So these are Japanese anemones. This is the robotessima, and this flower came from Flowers Village Flower Farm. And this is what they look like before they open. And some people like the buds more than the flowers. They're very interesting. This is the walkway that Leon did for me, and I planted thyme in here. Here, look. Another dahlia, beautiful dahlia. More dahlias. Look at these. So these dahlias came from another client who wanted to get rid of them all.
I don't see why.
So I brought them all up. Here's the old-fashioned Annabelle hydrangea.